Hi everybody, it's Shanna with Shanna Sweets. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, I'm going to do take 2 of this video because my battery died on me and I didn't realize it until I was done, and it cut off the last 5 minutes or so of my video. So we're just going to do it over. So I needed to make a card for my grandson Noah, who's turning 3 next week. So I wanted to use one of my favorite birthday stamp sets. And I know I've made a card with this before after On Stage, where I talked about that I had won this card, this stamp set at On Stage back in April. And I was so excited about it because I just love this little fox. He's so cute. And I just know it's the perfect little guy to send to my grandson. So I pulled it out immediately. So we're going to use this little guy, and we're going to use the stamp paper. This is part of a suite in the annual catalog, Birthday Memories. And I just love the vintage feel of this paper line. There is, it does come as a bundle. I don't happen to have the framelits for this, but the framelits will cut out. I actually still have pieces. We cut these out at On Stage with the framelits. This is part of the paper line, and it will cut out the paper also, in addition to your stamp sets. See, I still haven't even used them. I can't believe I haven't used them yet. So you can, this is a photopolymer stamp set, and you get a lot for your money because you get 2 complete stamp things in here. I think it's $27. I don't have my catalog in front of me right now. But I'm going to make a little bit different card today. So this is the first one that I made, and at first I was going to give this one to Noah, and then when I was making the video, I had 2 little balloons left. These are some new embellishments in the catalog this year, and I only had 2 balloons left out of my package, and I just thought this was super cute to use instead of the banner. I used the banner on the first one, and I thought the little balloons were a cute addition. So I'm actually going to send this one to Noah because I'm actually sending a padded envelope to him because my daughter's going to be sending a card to him also. So I'll be sending a thicker envelope anyway. So this will work. It'll be fine to send him that one. But I did the way I cut the paper out in this one. The little bear's peeking through here with the little baby bear on his back. So I thought that was super cute also. I do sell the extra cards I have. I do a craft fairs and a farmer's market right now. So I need some more boy cards anyway. So this works perfect for that. So this is kind of a, I don't know, gatefold, trifold, whatever you want to call it. So that's what we're going to do today. So this just gives me an extra boy card to have in my stash, so it works. So the one thing I know I talked about one of my last videos, I just bought, I think like 3 months ago, I bought this Stampin' Up! Trimmer. It's $30, and I really, I've not had a Stampin' Up! Trimmer before now, but I really am enjoying this trimmer a lot, and it really cuts so much smoother than the other brand that I had. And the one thing I like about it also is it has this scoring tool on it. They do make a scoreboard. I don't have that yet, but I don't know that I'm going to get it because it has this scoring tool. I know it does have more grooves and probably more precision, the scoring tool does. But at this moment, this is working for me, and I'd much rather buy paper and stuff at this point. So this is working. So we're going to take an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper, the normal size that I cut for almost all my cards, and we're going to score it. I have written down what we're going to be cutting today. We're going to score it 2 inches and 6 1/4. So I'm just going to take that and then score at 2, and this does go to 6 1/4 before you have to open your bar, but there is a bar on here that goes out to 14.5. Oh, thought I got stuff on there. So I'm done, hopefully, with my paper trimmer if I forgot my pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and fold those just to make sure I have them all this time. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit different color scheme and papers on my batch this time. So I'm going to use yellow for my bottom layer this time for my big piece, and this one is for, I think I'm going to change out my blade. Like I said, I think I've had my trimmer for about 3 months now, and this, I've not traded out my blade, and I've been using it exclusively. Matter of fact, I gave my other trimmer to my daughter-in-law. I'm going to alternate and use, because I'm going to use the balloons on the inside, so I'm going to put orange on the inside with my yellow. So I'm going to change this one up a little bit and go with 2 different colors on the inside. So my inside layers are 2 by 5 1/4 and 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, because of course I'm going 1/4 inch less than to have my white. And then this paper, and then I'm going to do yellow on the outside instead of the inside. You know, I have to tell you, I have been trying to de-stash and use up my non-Stampin' Up stuff, and you can really tell a difference in the cardstock of Stampin' Up. It is so much thicker than the mainstream cardstock. Even, it's got to be, I'm not sure the poundage, because I have 110 pound cardstock that's not Stampin' Up, and our cardstock is thicker than that, because I can tell a difference in it. It really is much better quality. Oops, I put the tape on. I want this polka dots. I want the polka dots on the outside, so I'm going to try to save my paper here. Sorry. Luckily, I think I can take my adhesive off. I'm going to actually, hopefully, I think I can, no I can't. I was thinking I could put my circle on that side, but my packages would be upside down then. It may not work. I think it will. Yeah. I was quick enough. So I wiped that off fast enough that you can't tell that that adhesive was there. Sometimes it pays to be fast with your boo-boos. Realizing your boo-boos, I guess. Okay. Thought I had some. Well, I want something. If you have some tear and tape, probably it would work. I'm going to use this liquid glue here because I want it to be a little bit stronger than just I'm afraid if I just use the snail it won't be strong enough, so that's why my tear and tape is out in my living room from making candy treats the other day. So then I'm going to stick this one up on foam dots so I can have a little bit of dimension. Then my little foxy guy, I stamped him out in Sierra Stand. I went ahead and cut him out so not to take up so much time. Just use my markers here to give him a quick color. And you could use your pencils or your markers, or I did try to use the blender pen, but I didn't really like the way it blended, so I just went with a solid marker on him. The ink, the brown ink, wanted to smear a little with the now the brown kind of gets hidden in that blue because the blue is so dark, so I kind of took the Sierra marker and just kind of went over the seam line a little bit just to kind of darken the crease on his pant leg just a little bit so that it would give it a little more accent. And then my little guy here is going to go on my circle. And I had a banner stamped out, I thought. Guess maybe I misplaced it. Oh well, I got another banner here. We'll just stamp it out again. So this It's Your Big Day fits right inside this banner. And then we're going to put the happy birthday. Still going to use the blue because I love this specific blue. Sorry, I don't think it's on that 1P very well. Perfect. And I'm just going to use tape for this guy. And I'm going to tuck that underneath. Make sure he's stuck on there good. Tuck his ear out. And there you go. Let's see, I think I'm going to use, I'm going to move this so I don't get my fingers in it. I have orange, and I think I'm going to use the orange this time instead of the blue. I have this scissors somewhere here. All right, so there you go. 3 different color versions, a little bit different embellishments. Using birthday delivery. I hope you like the version of this card. You can get it at my store, shannasweets.stampinup.net. I will have more of the measurements here on my blog, shannasweetsblog.blogspot.com. Hopefully you like. Please subscribe if you're not already to my video. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.